All right, before we get started here, I just want to give a big, huge thank you to the two new subscribers who subscribed, just got notified. Thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you to all my other subscribers as well for sticking with me. Now, with that out of the way, I'm going to be watching a teaser trailer from Toy Story 5. Honestly, it wasn't the plan today. I was going to do a food review, but I've tried all the new foods that are out currently. So, here I am. Not happy about watching this teaser trailer. Of course, Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, and rewind. Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, and Toy Story 3. Of course, those three films are great films. Love those films. Toy Story, I watched that first time as a kid. I absolutely love that movie. Toy Story 2, better than the first one in my opinion. Toy Story 3, the final trilogy. Toy Story 3 was this chef kisses all around. But then Pixar decided to make a Toy Story 4. Dun dun dun. And guess what? Toy Story 4 is literally trash. Yes, that's right. I said it. Trash. And why is it trash? Why is that Toy Story 4 no good? And in my mind, Toy Story ended with Toy Story 3. There is no Toy Story 4. It's just like a spin-off, okay? But Toy Story 4 is utter trash and garbage. It's such a terrible, bad movie. Why is it a bad movie? Well, I'm glad you asked. That's a great question. One, Forky. Let's talk about Forky. A stupid piece of plastic trash. Okay? Now, I don't have kids, but if you're watching this and if you have kids, do you want your kids to dig into your trash and say, look, I got a new toy? No, you do not want your kids playing with trash, and that is what Forky is, trash. He even says, I'm not trash. Forky says that in Toy Story 4. And yes, Forky, you are trash. Just like the movie Toy Story 4 is trash. The trilogy ended with Toy Story 3, which is a great trilogy. Right there. They should have stopped right there, but no. Pixar, Disney, being Disney, they wanted to try to milk this franchise as much as possible. But it's just utter garbage. Toy Story 4. Okay, I know it's supposed to be her imagination. Forky came to life with her imagination. Well, I'm calling BS on that, okay? That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Forky is the worst Disney character I have ever seen. He's so freaking annoying. Do not let your kids get into your garbage and pull out trash. Because, listen, if Forky can become a toy and Forky's trash, then any trash, anything in that sense, can become a toy. Okay? This microphone right here can be a toy with my imagination. Yeah, this is a stupid microphone. This cord right here, this could be a toy. That's the premise that they set up for Toy Story 4. And Forky is just a terrible character. And honestly, I forgot all about Bo Peep in Toy Story 2. Only got reminded, and Toy Story 3. Only got reminded about her by Toy Story 4. And now she was part of the original. But yeah. I mean, that's all I gotta say about that. She wasn't that significant of a character, okay? Let's just face it, okay? She was just there to give Woody some hugs and kisses, okay? And that a boy, Woody. Now, maybe y'all don't agree with my opinion, but I'm telling you, Toy Story 4 is garbage. A terrible movie. That's why I'm not excited to look into this teaser trailer because, I mean, where are they going to go? And the biggest flop for Toy Story 4 is that they ruined the character Woody. They ruined his character. Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3. His character had consistent values where he would be there for Andy no matter what. He was willing, and the other toys were willing to stay in the attic. Granted that Andy was going to take Woody to college with him, right? But Woody was still convincing the other guys, like, hey, you still have to be there for him because that's our owner, you know? Even if you guys have to go in the attic, and all the other toys agreed. But then in the fourth one, you know, because Bonnie, which she don't play with Woody anymore in the fourth one. She stopped playing with him. But in the third one, you know, the fantastic ending scene there where Andy's giving her all of her toys. She's like, my cowboy. And he's like, well, no, you can't have him. That's my best friend. And she wanted to play with Woody then. All of a sudden, she don't want to play with Woody anymore. And now I get it. Look, when you grow older, you know, you stop having interest in toys. It is what it is. Those are the facts. Okay? But she really wanted Woody in the third one. And regardless if she didn't want to play with Woody, Woody's character arc that they built over the first 3 films would suggest that Woody would still be there for Bonnie. He just wouldn't go off and run with Bo Peep to help other toys find, you know, their children or whatever. Woody wouldn't do that. That's why they ruined the first one. And just the whole entire story arc of Woody trying to get back Forky. I didn't care about Forky. Forky's a piece of garbage. Let him go on about his way. Bonnie, she'll be happier with all the other toys that she got. She literally just pulled a fork out of the trash, a plastic fork, and just used her mat and turned it into a toy. Stupid, stupid, stupid. A toy is a toy. Trash is trash. Imagine if you have kids, you know, when your kid's pulling out a plastic fork that has some food on it. You're like, well, that's the fork's head right there. And are you going to let your kids play with trash? No, you're not going to do that. So I'm not excited whatsoever to watch Toy Story, this teaser trailer for Toy Story 5. Yet, here I am. So, I mean, I'm not excited for this. Could it be better than Toy Story 4, which in my mind is a spin-off of Toy Story 1, 2, and 3, which are really good movies? Could it be better than Toy Story 4? I don't know. And not only that, but in Toy Story 4, they set aside Buzz for Bo Peep. I don't care about Bo Peep. I'm going to say it. I don't care. She was a good character in the first one, yes. But after that, you know, I totally forgot about her. Buzz and Woody were like best friends. But in the fourth one, they set Buzz aside to bring on new characters that I did not care about whatsoever. I didn't even care about that evil doll with the ponytail who, you know, was the bad one. Then she ended up finding, that little girl ended up finding her right there and took her home from the antique shop. I don't care. I care about the characters I grew up watching with. And they set aside just not Buzz, but Rex, Mr. Potato Head, Slinky, and just all the main core characters. And Jessie and Bullseye. Listen, I like Jessie. I like Bullseye. They were great additions to our group that we had. And even the alien little guys. Pizza Planet. The Claw. I like all those characters. And they put them aside in the fourth one to make all these new characters that I could care less about. Even Keanu Reeves was the, what was it, Evil Knievel? I didn't care about his character. I want Toy Story to focus around the group of characters that I personally grew up watching. And that are famous from the first, second, and third one. Okay, I don't care about Forky. I literally could care less. So is this trailer going to be better? Is it going to look better than Toy Story 4? Or in my mind, is it just going to be another stupid spinoff? That was ridiculous. Sometimes Disney needs to learn when to end a franchise. Now, if they want to extend the franchise, that maybe do like some backstory on characters, like go back in time before Andy, right? Because Woody's been in Andy's family for a long time. It's an heirloom. Don't know how many people know that, but it's the truth. So what you could have done, you could have granted Buzz wouldn't be in there because Buzz is a new toy, for the first one. But you could have had Woody. You could have had like some kind of like a older model of Buzz Lightyear, right? Where you still would have Tim Allen and whatever the other guys, people who voices Buzz and Woody, right? You could have did that, but no. They decided to just keep moving the plot forward instead of just try and do that first. Like, what was Woody like before Andy even existed with his dad, since he's a family heirloom, which they make that clear in the movies. I'm not sure if it was the first one, second one, or third one, but it's there. And, I don't understand that. So, and they just threw Buzz away like he was like, they didn't give Buzz any artwork, any dialogue, barely at all. He was basically useless in Toy Story 4. And they even brought in Key and Peele, and I thought they were annoying with those stupid little teddy bears up there. I don't care. I just want to focus on the group. That's what made Toy Story 3 so watchable and so likable, and it's a good movie because it just focused on the group going into this daycare where Lotso, was running the joint and everything, and we was just trying to figure out what our group is going to do with Andy going off to college. Are they going to stay up in the attic? And Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3. All Woody talked about was being there for your kid no matter what, even if he does not want or she does not want to play with you anymore. Bonnie, I don't know what happened to her. I'm assuming maybe she just got older. But she really wanted Buzz when Andy was giving it to her. But then she stopped playing. And then all of a sudden, all of Woody's values and character art just went out the window. They just totally disregarded that. So I'm not excited for this Toy Story 5. It should have ended at 3. The best 3 films in the franchise, but no, they decided to come out with a 5th one. This is my first time watching this, so we're going to give it a try. Am I going to like it? Probably not. I'm not even excited to see the teaser trailer, which is only 49 seconds, by the way. But, okay, I think that's enough of me rambling on. I think I got all my points out there I wanted to get out there, okay? I don't care about you, Forky. All right? Kick rocks. But nonetheless, here's a Toy Story 5 teaser trailer. Will it be better than the 4th one? I don't know. The 4th one's terrible, so, it has a chance. Will it be better than any of the first 3 Toy Story films? Absolutely not. Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, and Toy Story 3. Toy Story 4, Toy Story 5 is not going to live up to the hype with those 3 films. Those 3 films I absolutely love. But the 4th one, terrible. The 5th one, probably also going to be terrible. But with all that rambling on, let's just go ahead and check out the teaser trailer, right? That's what we're all here for. Let's check out this terrible, I'm assuming it's going to be terrible. But the only thing about Toy Story 4 that I did like is the animation style. That's it. Just the animation style. So there's a little tiny credit, but let's just go ahead and roll this Toy Story 5 teaser trailer without me rambling on. That was my rant. Okay, so let's go ahead and check this out. Okay, so it looks like we're opening it up with a ship. Yeah, I don't really care. No, Disney. Da, 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 da. Disney, listen, stop ruining franchises, okay? You take your franchises and you plow them to the dirt. You just milk money out of them. Sometimes, yeah, it can work, but not with Toy Story. Toy Story 3 was such an excellent ending to the trilogy. Everybody was happy. Then they bring the monstrosity of Toy Story 4. Way to ruin the trilogy, but whatever. Milk it. Milk it for all it's worth, Disney.
Bonnie.
Okay, so Bonnie is in the fourth one. Okay. I'm surprised, really. I didn't think we'd ever see the other guys again. So I'm assuming that we'll at least get to see Buzz, right? And just the original gang.
There's a package for you.
Is she grown up too? That's another question about mine. Is Bonnie grown up? Yeah, see, look, right there. Slinky and Rex. I like Slinky and I like Rex. They're OG characters. Give more screen time to them versus coming up with new characters. These are the characters I want to see. Oh my gosh. And then here it is, guys. Here it is. Here's the debacle. A plastic fork and a plastic knife. Trash are not toys. I don't care if you use your imagination. No. I hate these. I hate Forky so much, dude. And I'm going to hate this little stupid plastic spoon. Okay, I don't know what Pixar or Disney is thinking about trash becoming toys. No, trash is trash and toys are toys. These characters look stupid. Yeah, I'm a little bit mad. Honestly, I am. The fact that they're just gonna. I mean, what do Disney literally thinks that people are stupid? You were there. Stop shaking. Okay, and summer too. Okay, well, there's a lot better movies coming out this summer. So. Yeah, okay, see? Mr. Potato and Mrs. Potato. She's a good accent. These are both toys. I like both of these characters. Mr. Potato Head in particular because his wife came in the second movie, which she was a good addition to the group, just like Jessie was. And Bullseye. I like these characters right here. I want to see more of the original characters. I don't want to see trash. Jessie, yeah, okay, I'm happy to see Jessie. And they're all staring at this package. What is inside this package? I do not know. But I'll say this. If Toy Story 5 focuses on our main group and just focuses on our main group, and they're probably going to throw in Forky too, obviously. And that stupid plastic fork. I mean, the stupid plastic fork and the stupid plastic knife. But I do like seeing Jessie. And Bullseye. I like Bullseye. Oh, no. The Claw. I like these little aliens guys as well. They're also part of this. They were from Pizza Planet.
Oh, thank you.
What is it? I think I might have seen these before. They're like computer stuff. Is this like So it kind of looks like here too, Bonnie is a little bit more grown up. You can see she has longer hair, so I'm assuming this is probably when she's like a teenager, and maybe this is like going to be referencing like technology, how kids nowadays don't want to play with their toys, they'd rather play on the computer and like Facebook and all that other stuff. So I'm assuming this is this direction that they are going for this movie.
There, I'm Lilypad. Let's play.
Yeah, Lilypad. Toy Story 5. Yeah! Now there are the two OGs, Buzz and Woody. I want to see those guys. In the fourth one, you don't really see them interact with each other. But every time they interact with each other, you know, it's really good dialogue. I mean, come on, who can forget the very first Toy Story? Nobody can forget those lines. You are a sad, strange little man, and I have pity for you. You are a toy! I mean, just the first movie, the reaction, the dialogue between these two were absolutely golden. I want more of that in this movie, and I hope they are going to deliver. I hope they are. I want this movie to be good, but I don't think it's going to be good. I'm not even excited to see the trailer just because of the hypocrisy that they did in the fourth movie, which was complete trash, which I already said, and I'm going to keep saying it. It was trash. It was garbage. It was a bad movie. Toy Story 4. The first three were excellent movies. But I'll say this, Toy Story 5, if they're able to focus on the main characters by the main characters, I mean just by the main group, right, of characters that they focused on Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, and Toy Story 3, then yeah, they have a chance of making this a good movie. And I'm hoping that that is the case. And it looks like the premise, just from this trailer, looks like the premise is going to be Bonnie is older now, and she's going to be more into technology and not toys. That's what I'm getting from this trailer. Even when he shut down a little bit. Okay, well, that was the teaser trailer for Toy Story 5. I think I've already done enough talking. Everything that I said is true, and I hope they do. I don't know if I'll watch this movie. Maybe when the full trailer, we'll get more details of what this movie is actually going to be about. Maybe we'll know a lot more, obviously, in the full trailer, because that was just a teaser, but I'm not excited. I'm not even thinking about going to see it. Maybe not in the movie theater. Maybe I'll watch it for free. Maybe that's the only way I'll see it. But nonetheless, guys, that was the end of that teaser trailer. And yeah, Toy Story 1, 2, and 3, good movies. Toy Story 4, absolute garbage. Toy Story 5, who knows what we're in store for. It's probably going to be garbage, just like the fourth one, in my opinion. But maybe I could be completely wrong. Maybe it'll live up to the standards of the first three films, which are really high standards to live up to, by the way. So, Pixar and Disney, you got your work cut out for you. But, you know, yeah, that's all I got to say about that. With that, guys, I will see you guys in the next one.